Alright, I'm going to show you a couple things. First of all, a lot of you, I've talked with you about how we do chicken. And honestly, Sherry and I were just talking, and we eat about 14 pounds of chicken a week. Is that right, babe?
Yep.
14 pounds? 14 pounds of chicken a week. And I personally eat between 250 and 300 grams of protein a day. So chicken obviously is a really important part of that protein intake. And Sherry has figured out a way to make amazing chicken, and I just want to show you a little bit of how she does that. I also want to show you kind of how we go about eating healthy. One of the things we found is if we just take an evening, and for us Sunday evening seems to work really well. If we take an evening and just do a lot of food prep, it makes the whole week go a whole lot easier, and we're able to just eat quick and healthy on the run. So, with no further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the lovely and talented Mrs. Sherry Peterson. Come on, baby, give us a little something here. She's been looking forward to this all day long. So, okay, so like for instance, we pre-make salad. Here's 3 big bags of salad, and what we do is we cut it, or we wash it and cut it and slice it, and we put it in big freezer bags, and we put, or these are just storage bags, aren't they, babe?
Yeah.
These are storage bags, and we put paper towels in it to kind of soak up some of the moisture so that they're not all nasty. And then we'll just stick those in the refrigerator, and what happens then is every time we're ready for a salad, we just reach in there and grab out a bunch. We actually send salads with the kids for school. And then Sherry takes, can you just show us one of those, babe? She goes to Harris Teeter and gets chicken breast for $1.99 a pound. And she takes the breast. Are those filleted?
Yes.
She hold one up so we can see it.
Hang on a minute.
She fillets the breasts, cuts off all the fat, and then she sticks, so that's what it looks like. Show us the side profile yet. There you go. So that's each breast weighs between 4 and 6 ounces. And then what she'll do is she'll stick them in a freezer bag.
In a storage.
Or a storage bag.
Nothing's freezer.
All right, say something, babe. Come on, say something. Come on. Okay, so she sticks them in a freezer bag or a storage bag, and how many pounds did you chop up tonight?
Hang on a minute.
Awkward silence, babe. We're on videotape. You got to talk. You can't have awkward silence.
6. Probably 6 pounds.
6 pounds. And how many pieces do you put in a bag?
Normally 6 or 8.
So there's 6 or 8 pieces.
Yeah, probably 8.
Between 6 and 8 pieces of chicken breast in each bag. And then what happens? Babe, do you want to tell us what happens next?
With what?
Who's this? What are you doing here? Huh? Abby, what are you doing? You got some big old eye boogers. Nice, thank you. Thank you. Good girl. Alright. So something else that we've been enjoying recently is juicing. That's been a real cool thing. So we have lots of carrots, lots of fruit, and juicing is a really, really big deal. So anyways, okay. So tell us a little bit about the secret here, babe, that makes chicken breast so good. Babe, this is your big chance. You gotta say something witty. Alright, what are you doing now? This is Grill Mates. This is tomato, garlic, basil marinade. Tell us how you do that, babe.
You follow the recipe on the back.
Nice. Come on, babe. I'm setting you up.
I do. I just follow the recipe on the back.
Alright, so she just follows the recipe on the back, which is right here. 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup vegetable or olive oil. We use olive oil. 2 tablespoons of white or balsamic vinegar. We use apple cider? Oh, yeah, actually, we use white vinegar. Nice.
What it calls
White
for.
distilled vinegar from Harris Teeter. And then we just put our chicken in there. And then tell us what you do with it, babe.
And then I marinate it for 15 minutes.
And then what do you do?
Or longer.
15 minutes or longer. And then what do you do?
And And then I grill it.
You grill it. Who's the best griller in our house, babe?
Me.
You're so arrogant. Alright, so what is this? How much is in there right now?
Is enough for 3 packs.
Enough for 3 packs. Alright, so, and then once you're gonna pour this, how long before you pour it?
Just a little bit here.
Alright. Can you say something while you're stirring? So, alright, well the kids are in bed and we're making chicken. That's nice. Alright, so you'll pour some of this in the bag. Hey, is it, babe, like, what's the hardest part of feeding all of these kids healthy? We feed our whole family pretty healthy. What's the hardest part of it?
I don't know. I don't know. I think planning it.
Planning it. Yeah, that's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, for instance, tonight Sherry wrote down what we need in a typical week. 7 heads of green leaf lettuce, 2 pounds of kale, 14 pounds of chicken, 7 packets of McCormick's, and that's like Grill Mates, right? And 7 containers of cottage cheese. And that's just for, what'd you say? That's just for lunch and snacks, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then for supper, we typically will eat a fish or chicken, and like we'll typically, like, I don't eat any carbs. I'll just eat like salad, and the kids will have the kids and Sherry will have like a sweet potato or whatever. But all right, so here we go. This is the secret to making great chicken. Here we go. There you see it. First time this has ever been seen, ever recorded. What, babe? Babe, you're gonna be a star.
People have been using McCormick, babe.
McCormick may actually give you a jingle, babe, after this whole thing. You know?
They better after all the McCormick we buy, right?
But listen, here's just like, you should look at the camera. Abby, what are you doing? Stop. She's licking my feet. You're a good girl. Alright, so, what are you doing now, babe? Tell us what you're doing now.
Gotta get it all through the chicken.
So you're getting that marinade all through the chicken. Alright. And now what are you going to do with it? You zip the bag.
Put it in the
That's
fridge.
pretty important to zip the bag, isn't it? That's an angry bird that Dallas drew. Alright. And you're going to do it again. Same thing. Now how long will you keep this in the fridge for?
Depends how long I had. Has to be in for 15 minutes.
At least 50. Would you leave it in overnight?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I
So-
would let it in a couple of hours if
So what are you going to do with this chicken tonight?
I'm going to go grill it.
You're going to grill it.
Fun.
Fun.
So you probably need to turn the video camera off and start the grill.
Hey, that was a great smile. Give that to me again. You make me laugh when the video camera's on, babe. Alright, so this is part 1. In part 2, we'll show you Mrs. Peterson working her magic on the grill. Because, as she boasts, she is in fact the best griller in our house. It pains me to admit that because typically grilling is a man's domain. But unfortunately, I have been ousted by Mrs. Peterson.
Maybe I better start the grill too, huh?
A pox on you.